I want to start with a few thoughts that are pretty separate, but I am to connect them through this video. The first are some verses from Ecclesiastes 1. They go like this. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher, utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What do people gain from all of their labors at which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. The eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again, what has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Is there anything of which one can say, look, this is something new? It was already here long ago. It was here before our time. No one remembers former generations, and even those yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow them. A colleague of mine told me she likes to live by the words, love what you do and do what you love. I've been told that excellent is a habit, not an act, and that how we treat one person is how we treat them all. Focusing on the process more than the product is very key to yielding good products. But this is besides the point, because I'm tired of producing. I'm tired of feeling like a part of a bad machine, or like a bad machine myself, who is supposed to be producing goods or services or happiness, like my life is supposed to be devoted towards producing. But when I try and get out of that school of thought, I think I just need to be doing what makes me happy. But this is meaningless as well, because life isn't about being happy. So, what's left for me? Love? Productivity? Making the world a better place? So far, the most compelling answer I've come across is the simplest: being present and open to the world. This is the openness from which will naturally flow opportunity to exercise virtues and the values you hold. Keeping this cycle in mind will return great yields as you live within it. It teaches you through your own experiences and evaluates you by such. I believe that the only thing you can control in life is your response to the environment. Therefore, making this idea key to developing yourself in the world. I find this responsibility very hopeful, and I find it really well summarized in the quote I saw. It put it simply and said, I will make better mistakes tomorrow. To me, this is a wish and a promise to trust yourself, to see your inner light and let it shine. This involves being conscious and effortful in your choices and decisions. From the little to understand where to start this process, we can look to Maslow's hierarchy of needs that involves food and shelter, all the way up to self-actualization at the top. It is important that we go in order for this, considering how easy it is to get lost and how often we do. It is important that we go in order for this, considering how easy it is to get lost and how often we do. For inspiration on where to start this process, we can refer to the model called Small Changes Ripple Outward. This model builds off of Maslow's hierarchy and hits all the points in daily tasks that we can do. This model builds off of Maslow's hierarchy by assigning a task to do each day that corresponds to each tier, therefore getting the person using the model to maintain their hierarchy. Through following these exercises, the person is able to improve their life on all levels, to create a life cycle that nourishes them and in turn the world, and it allows the person to have full control of their life. To conclude, I see the truth in Ecclesiastes' statement that the world never changes, but I see the hope in the fact that we can.